Hey guys!
Welcome back to another video. We thought we would break up the series a little bit this week and just do kind of some fun facts about the Philippines. Sybil, can you say hi? Say hi, everybody. So yeah, we have some written down and we just thought we'd kind of bounce back and forth with some fun Filipino facts. So I'll start with the first one. One of the most interesting Filipino dishes is balut, which is a boiled fertilized duck egg, which actually has a half-formed baby chick inside.
The yo-yo was invented in the Philippines, and it was used in the Philippines for hunting. It was a 20-foot long rope, and it was the term yo-yo comes from the language Ilocano, and it means come back. So it's, yo-yo, come back.
Okay, so the Philippines is the 12th most populous country in the world, with more than 100 million people and over 7,000 islands.
And on those islands is home to the world's longest snake, the reticulated python, which can grow up to 28.5 feet.
Yep. Mount Pinatubo erupted in 1991 and created the world's largest mushroom cloud. And we haven't been to the Philippines yet, so, if our pronunciation isn't perfect on some of these things, that might be why. But anyway, still cool facts.
Yeah. There are about 175 languages in the Philippines, and 171 of those are living, which means 4 of the languages in the Philippines don't have any, existing speakers anymore.
So the Filipino national bird is the monkey-eating eagle. It's the largest of all eagles with a wingspan of almost 7 feet and can stand up to 3.3 feet tall. It is currently an endangered species.
The antibiotic erythromycin was invented in the Philippines, and it was used for people who are allergic to penicillin. So it's been able to save thousands of lives, and it was invented in 1949.
Yeah. The Philippines is the only country in the world who hoists its flag actually upside down when the country is at war.
San Fernando is also known as the Christmas capital of the Philippines, and it's most famous for its paroles, which are giant Christmas lanterns. So these are really big lanterns, and they rise about 20 feet into the air, and they cost about $11,000 to $15,000 to build, and they make about 10 of them each year.
Yeah, that was I love Christmas, so I found that one really fascinating. I know, I see you in there. Okay, so the Philippines has the highest rate of discovery of new animal species, with 16 new mammals discovered actually in the last 10 years.
The Tall volcano is one of the world's 17 decade volcanoes. So there are 17 volcanoes in the world that erupt every decade, and they have one of them. So
the world's biggest pair of shoes was actually made in 2002 in the Philippines. And they're about 17.4 feet in length, so about 17.5 feet just long.
Yeah. In the Philippine island province of Camiguin, there's more volcanoes than towns, with 7 volcanoes and 5 towns, which is, sort of crazy.
Yeah. Let's see here. The world's largest pearl was discovered by a Filipino diver in 1934.
The first working karaoke machine was produced in the Philippines in 1975.
Let's see here. Okay, so the Philippines is the world's largest exporter of coconuts and tropical fruits.
Jellyfish Lake in the Philippines contains more than 13 million jellyfish, which is 13 million jellyfish in just one lake. It's pretty crazy.
That is really crazy. The Philippines and Indonesia are the only other countries where skunks are found aside from the US, but they call them stink badgers. Not looking forward to those animals still being over there. But
the Mindanao Trench, which is near the Pacific Ocean, is the second deepest spot in the world. It's ocean, so it's about 6.5 miles deep. And the Philippines also celebrate the longest Christmas season with Christmas carols starting in about September, so right now, and with it ending in January with the Feast of Three Kings. And the Philippines also has the smallest hooved animal, or mammal, which is the Filipino deer mouse, or mouse deer, and it's about 15 inches tall at the shoulder level. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, random fun facts, but we really enjoyed looking some of these things up. We thought might be fun for some of you guys too. Even things like the yo-yo, or, you know, we know what those things are, but to actually know where they came from, and there you go. It's just some different facts. So it's really cool to look up, so we thought we'd share them with you guys. Found some of them funny and,
Yeah.
and pretty cool. So anyway, thanks for joining us, guys, and we will see you next time. Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Wave. Yeah, there you go.